नमस्कार दोस्तों, आज का विषय है एक्स्ट्राडिशन एक्ट यानी एक्स्ट्राडिशन ट्रीटी. इट्स ए इंटरनेशनल लॉ एंड सेक्शन 3 ऑफ एक्स्ट्राडिशन एक्ट. What is the actual extradition? Extradition nothing but when a person is involved in a criminal activity like terrorism or money laundering cases or any case which is a heinous one in any country. If there is a treaty between two parties, two countries, the one country can extend their support by extraditing that particular criminal from that country to another country. If we'll take for example India, we have extradition treaty with 48 countries, and if someone from our country involving in any criminal activity like murder case or heinous offences, terrorism or money laundering case or any heinous case or any case involving country's reputation or a big issue, the treaty can be invoked. For example, if a person is residing in England or some other country which is part and parcel of our extradition treaty is there between that country. If that person is allowed from India and he went to that country where we have the treaty with that country, the criminals will be if they are involved in one country and they want to get that person extradited from that country to this country for trial or for any criminal case, if he is convicted offender also, then the treaty, the external ministry of India, they will write letter to that extent, because it is involved with the external affairs ministry of India. They have to be part and parcel of this treaty, looking after these treaties and these issues of external affairs from India to another countries. So extradition treaty under section 3 of Extradition Act, that when an offender or criminal is involved in any crime, he got to be extradited from that country to this country. The external affairs ministry will take that issue into their hand. They have to write letter to that particular country that they want that particular person to be taken back to India. Then that country has to go with the facts and the case issues and the material which is available to those people. Here in India, it is lessening department is external affairs ministry. They have to look after all these things. Then what is actual extradition treaty? जब कोई आदमी, when a person is involved in any heinous offense or terrorism activities like TADA or any, earlier it was TADA, now if he is involved in money laundering cases or any big issues, for example Nirav Modi, earlier another person was there, he was involved in these big issues like his name was Abu Salem. He was involved in some case, Mehul Choksi's case. These cases are where those people were being like Abu Salem was being extradited from other country to this country, and India currently has almost 48 countries treaties with us, extradition treaty. Ministry of External Affairs will look after this matter, and the cases causing explosions like bomb blasting and all, terrorism activities and murder cases or money laundering cases, and any case which involves big issue of any country like India, they can give a letter to the concerned country where that particular person is hiding or residing to go for extradition, and that country has to look after the issue by going through the documents and everything. They have to transfer that particular culprit to India. That is extradition treaty. So these treaties generally, extradition process, one sovereign jurisdiction typically makes a formal request to another sovereign jurisdiction state. If the fugitive is found within the territory of the requested state, then we request state may arrest the fugitive and subject them to its extradition process. That is the extradition treaty generally. And now if you will go through what is difference between extradition, a person who is involved in any criminal activities or a culprit or a convicted accused. This is one part. Another part is, if you will think, LOC, lookout circular, which will be given by police stations and the police department to the immigration authorities, and anyone going abroad who is involved in any criminal case in India and LOC is issued against him, that particular person will be stopped at the what you call a boarding place or where he want to leave from this country through airways, at airport, through a dockyard, by if he is going through sea. So these are the places where immigration authority will be looking after the LOC. They will be having that LOC. They will catch hold of that particular person. He will be kept into custody, and the concerned police will take him into custody. He will bring to the concerned police station. He will be remanded before the judicial authority, and the person against whom LOC issued, he can challenge before the High Court or the trial court where that case is pending. That is LOC. Now, extradition treaty, if we will go, the person who is involved in heinous offences like terrorism and explosion act, like bomb blasting and all, heinous offences like murder, these people, if they have allowed from this country, they went to abroad where they are residing, this country, our India has the knowledge that particular person or criminal is residing in that particular area, then we can, the external affair will give a letter to that particular country or information that that particular fugitive should be arrested and sent to India. That is the procedure that has to be followed by the countries through extradition treaty. It's an international law actually. And when a fugitive is, if we'll think to that extent, whether a fugitive who is involved in a criminal case or a money laundering case or a big corruption charges, and he is residing in some other country, for instance Modi, Nirav Modi or someone is there with regard to Punjab National Bank, he is residing in England. There he has filed a petition that he should not be extradited to India. Then the England court, they are hearing those petition filed by Nirav Modi or whatever he is. So this is a somewhat we can say it's a loophole type, that he will be given a chance to be heard in that particular country where he is residing. That country law will hear his petition and he will heard for the issues, and if the particular country will find that there is no chance that he should be kept in that particular country, he should be, that fugitive should be sent back to the country where criminal charges or cases are pending against him, then he will be immediately extradited to that particular country. These are the issues in extradition treaties. Extradition treaty is very much important because nowadays we can see that terrorist activities are more and more, explosions and explosive substance cases are more and more, and corruption charges and even money laundering cases. These all things are very much serious offences in a country like India. When such people are escaping from India, even though they are having cases pending against him or they are convicted criminals, due to some source or due to some difficulty they will leave India. These are the treaties which are very much important at such time, that those people, by getting extradited from those countries to India, and the cases can be tried against them, conviction can be given against those cases if these are found out that those are the charges are genuine and those are proved by the prosecution, they can be convicted under the charges which are leveled against them in criminal court. So this is very much important. The extradition treaty is one important subject that has to be studied by anyone. They should have minimum knowledge that what is extradition treaty and what is LOC, because in family cases also people will try their best to get people who are residing abroad. They want those people to be taken brought back to India. Whether such things can be done through extradition treaty, these are the questions that has to be followed or to be taken into account. Thank you very much for watching my video. My name is Srinivas Advocate.